Hello ladies, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel where pretty girls glow, and this is the look that I'm sporting today, and I did a full tutorial. So if you're interested in knowing how I achieved this look from the start to finish, starting with the face, you know that the foundation that I use will be Maybelline Dream Matte Mousse, which is really good for if you have oily skin. You should definitely try this for everyday wear. So I'm just going to take a little bit out of it like this. Okay. So once I have that fully blend, I would go over it with a little powder, which I can't find my Fit Me powder, but I do have this new powder that I'm going to try, and it's Revlon Photoshop or Photo Ready, and it has a cool little screen in it. The color is caramel, and I'm just going to place this underneath my eyes, but it has a cool little screen on it. So I just saw this when I went to the store and it was on sale, so I tried. That's how it come out. I actually put too much on that one. And I'm just going to place this on the part that I want to um, highlight on my face, which would be my eyes. That I really want to stand out. Okay? So once I have that on, now that I have that on, I'm going to move on, and I'm going to. Hey ladies, so now it's time we're going to start doing our eyebrows. Now when I first started filling in my eyebrows, a quick trick that I use would be a white eyeliner, and the only thing I would use that to do, it's not sharpened, so I'm sorry, that's why I'm not using it, but I just would use and go lightly on it. I'm just doing it hard so you will see it, and I will fill in my eyebrows the shape that I would like them to be in. And I'm going to go ahead and do it to the other side. Now, this one is my favorite eyebrow. This one is not so much. The lady kind of took off too much here. So this one I pretty much have an eyebrow. And this one I don't have the little arch part. So I try to get them to be matching. I try to get them as even as possible. Okay. Okay. So then that's how it looks. Now I go back in with my brown eyebrow pencil and I fill it in. Complete. And try to do it very soft. You don't want to do it too dark or too hard. Just soft is fine. Now I grab a small flat brush that you see here, and I'm going to kind of see if I can erase some of the eyeliner or kind of blend it in. I'm still going to go over it with a little concealer like that. Okay. Okay ladies, the color that I got to achieve this look, which I'm sorry if the quality does not come up on my camera, but feel free to follow me on Instagram, and there I will show you pictures of it. And also don't forget to like my Facebook, and don't forget to subscribe. So alright, so back into what we're doing. The eyeshadow that I'm going to be using is different colors from different palettes, so I'm just going to get into it and show you some of them. I have this trash eyeshadow palette, which comes with a coral and a denim, and I'm going to use both of these. I'm also going to use from the eye, lip, and foundation palette. Eye, lip, and face palette. I'm going to use this green here as well as this, which is a little above the lime green color, and it has a little shimmer to it as well. And I'm also going to use from the Icing Professional Makeup Palette book. I'm going to be using this ruby red here. Used to put on your brow bone. At the time, this is what we're going to use right now. And if you don't know of any like if you don't really put anything on to highlight your brow bone, whatever foundation you use can be cool. Or in every eyeshadow palette, they always have that more of the whiter eyeshadow, and they have like a cream eyeshadow. That would be perfect to use if you don't have any that you know of. Now using that denim I'm going to go ahead and just brush it. Let me set up my mirror here so I wouldn't have to continue to look over. I'm just going to brush that across my eye like this. And the reason why I'm putting this one on first is that I'm going to work my way from the top down to the bottom lid. Oops, sorry about that. So I just take it and just get in that crease area, and I just slowly bring it up more like that, which we're going to go back in and we're going to blend it all anyway, so it'll be fine. Now I'm going to take that coral color and I'm going to pat that on. And I'm placing this on my eyelid. Now I'm going to go ahead and take that ruby color that I showed you, and I'm going to get a good bit amount on my brush, and I'm going to pat that over my eye too. I'm going to place that right on top of that coral. Okay, now that we're done with that and those eyeshadow palettes, I'm going to go in with the eye, lip, and face palette, and I'm going to get that green, which is this green right here. And I'm just going to sweep this in the middle, in that crease area here. I'm just going to sweep that there. And basically I'm going to stop wherever my eyeball, I'm going to stop right here on my eyeball. Okay, and then that looks good. So I'm just putting that in that part wherever my eye is going to be. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with that green that I showed you. And on here it looks more of a lime green. I don't know which one I showed you, but I'm going to use this lime green here. That's the lime green that I'm going to use. I'm sorry if I showed you the wrong one before. And so I just grab a little bit of that, and I'm just going to place that in the crease area. Oh no, that's not the green I used the first time, but it looked cute. And I'm going to take that lime green and place it. And you know what? I think I'm going to use that green that I showed you too. Or that lighter. I'm going to use a little bit of this one right here. And I'm going to just put it on top of that lime green that I placed. And the fun things about makeup is just the idea that you get to play around and you get to use crazy, wacky colors that you never used before. So now I'm going to go in with my eyeliner, and I like to use this one. I like to use this eyeliner for my water tear line. It's just so smooth. It's kind of too chunky to use as a liner, but I love it as that. And then I'm gonna go back in. Oh, my allergies always messed up when I'm doing makeup. And then I'm gonna go back in, and I'm going to line the top part of my eye. My poo tummy is growling. I'm sorry if y'all can hear that. And then when I come to the end part, I'm going to bring it more out because I want it to have that little point. Use the New York & Company separating mascara with high definition. And place that on there. I'm going to go in with a little bit of concealer. And I want to place that underneath my eye. And I grab a flat brush. Oh, sorry. I grab a flat brush and put that underneath there. Okay, so now that is done. I'm going to go in just a little bit with the Revlon Photo Ready palette. Remember, it is caramel. The number is 4. No, I'm sorry. It's caramel, and the number is 400. I don't know why I was saying it like that. Okay, so then I pat underneath. I'm not even going to. Well, if you would like to just dab on it a little bit and just place a little bit there, you can do that. And pretty much it's just highlighting your face. Well, it's kind of defining your face a little bit. Remember, the eyes is the part that I really want to highlight. So ladies, so I'm going in with a little bit of blush. The blush that I'm using would be also a new product that I'm trying. Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush. The color is Plum Wine. And I'm just going to, I can't find my sponge, so I'm just going to grab a little bit of it with this little, this is a blush brush that was that usually come with the Maybelline Fit Me one that I use. And I'm just going to pat a little bit on here on my hand because I don't want too much on my face. And I'm just give it a pat, pat, pat. And that come out perfect. So remember, from this to my hand, and I'm going to pat it on there just to get off the excess, and I don't want too much where it looks like a wrestler. Remember, we don't want to look like that. And then to apply my blush on proper, I just place it in this area here. If you can see that, from my cheeks to kind of like where my edge of my hairline, where your sideburns or anything. I don't have sideburns, but so that's where I place my blush. Now I'm going to go on over to the other side, and I'm going to do the exact same way. Now ladies, now that is done with our blush, now we're just going to go on to our lip, and I make sure I have a moisturizer on my lip before I apply any sort of lip gloss or lipstick or anything like that. So the lipstick that I'm going to be using is a retro red, and it's also from the NYC collection. So I'm just going to place just a little on. So voila, we have our finished look. I hope this tutorial really was helpful to you ladies. So not forget to follow my Instagram, where you can see this look 10 times better than on my webcam. And also follow me on Facebook. So until next time ladies, thank you.